Hi, my name is Katy Radoll, and I'm a member of the MIT Sloan admissions team. In this video, I will provide you with an overview of the interview process for the Masters of Business Analytics program, and I'll provide you with a few tips that will help you prepare in advance. After the application deadline, our admissions team will review all applications and invite a subset to interview. The interview is a required step in order to be admitted and is a great indicator that you are moving forward in the process. If you are invited to interview, we will also ask you to submit some additional information in advance. We're going to ask you to describe a recent analytics or data science project that you worked on, which will also include a data visualization. For this, you could consider using something from a recent class, perhaps an internship, or an extracurricular project. What we're looking to understand is, how do you identify a challenge? How do you build a model? And how do you use data to drive a decision? This year, all interviews will be conducted over Zoom with a member of the admissions team or a MIT Sloan professor. My first tip to you is to make sure you are presenting yourself in a professional manner. I suggest that you find a quiet room with limited distractions, dress professionally, and log in a few minutes early so that your interview can begin on time. Now, I'll give you some tips about the interview itself. We will generally start the interview by asking you a few questions about your application and the data visualization that you submitted. Be ready to elaborate on the experiences you've included in your application. Next, we will ask you some behavioral questions. An example might be, tell me about a time when you had to lead a diverse team. Or tell me about a time when you had to work with a challenging teammate. A tip here would be to consider some examples that show your strength as a student, a teammate, and a leader. Your interview will include a few technical questions related to linear algebra, probability, statistics, optimization, or differential equations. You are welcome to use a paper and pencil to work through each question. Our goal here is to understand your thought process, so we are less interested in whether you get the right answer and more interested in seeing how you approach the questions. No advanced preparation is needed, and you will have time to think through and respond to these questions. Finally, we will always leave some time towards the end for you to ask your questions. I encourage you to ask relevant, meaningful questions that show you have a sense of how the MBAn program will best position you to achieve your goals. Overall, our goal with the interview is to get to know you better. So, my final tip for you is to just be yourself. We are so excited to meet you.